The typical installation of a main girder is what's known as a drop girder, where your main girder sits below your floor joist and your floor joist rests on top of your main girder. This is the strongest way of installing a main girder, and it is the most typical. But all too often, we see flush girders. Flush girders are not an issue at all when they're done correctly. What happens when you see this construction all too often, the bottom parts of these floor joists pull away because the floors start to flex. So you can see here, you can stick your hand in there, you can stick your hand behind here, over here is the same thing, keep on going down. What's happened, this main girder has sagged a little bit and pulled apart. So some things we often see in these situations is rolled floor joists like this floor joist is rolled, cracked floor joists like this floor joist is cracked, because what happens is most of the time they get notched, and that's how they tie them into the flush girder. So they take this 2x4 nailing flange, they nail it in, and then they notch the lumber and they sit it on top of it. Now, this is not nearly as strong as just sitting directly on top of the main girder. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to temporarily support the structure on either side. We're going to take down the existing supports that are here, and we're going to run a 1/2 inch thick metal plate by 10 inches wide underneath this. So what's going to happen, the weight is going to come down through this section here, through the girder, through the floor joist, from the metal plate down on top of the support and onto the footing, rather than some of that strength being lost in this section right here.